Hey, it's Harry. How are you doing this week? I hope you're having a fantastic week as ever. I say this every week and I mean it every single week. This week I wanted to talk to you about a pitfall of success. At least a pitfall that I see maybe successful people sometimes stumble into. And it kind of ties into last week's video, which is here, if you want, somewhere there. Where I was talking about how you had to upgrade your peer group and be around successful people if you wanted to be successful, or healthy people if you wanted to be healthy, or whatever it might be, to surround yourself in that environment. But then I thought to myself, you know what, sometimes I see super successful people and you know what, they're not very nice people, or they forget where they came from, or they become a bit arrogant or a bit too big for their boots. And it got me thinking, I thought, oh, well, how can I think about this differently in my head? You know, we're here at the Thought Gym, we're all about changing how we think slightly, and often understanding things in a metaphor works. At least it works for me. And I was out in the park and I saw a few kids there playing. It was a windy day, a few people with the helium balloons, a few people with the kites, and I thought, oh, you know what, helium balloon, kite, success. You're probably thinking, what does a helium balloon and a kite have to do with success and the pitfalls of success? And the way I think of it anyway is that some people just think about wanting to get to the top, wanting to rise as high as they possibly can, as quickly as they can, and be really successful. And for me, that is the helium balloon, where the helium balloon, sometimes, you know, when you chop it by accident and it just, you know, loses its grounding, if you like, and it shoots so fast up into the sky that you don't even know where it's going. And in fact, it probably just gets lost somewhere up there and falls to the ground, and no one knows about it ever again, and we forget about it. And then I thought, maybe the kite is a better way of thinking about success, in that the kite, yes, it can go really high. It can go as high as it wants to, as high as the foundation linking string is able to go, as long as that is. So by having a kite, it's almost like you're still grounded to where you were, who you were, the people that got you to where you wanted to be. But you're going up in a gradual way, and you're going up as high as you possibly need to go, but yet you're still able to relate to and stay grounded. And that was what it was all about, really. I don't know if other people think about success this way or anything else, but I just thought, you know what, for me, as things start to grow and start to become more successful, I always want to think about my success as a kite, in that I'm in control of where I want to go and how high, but yet I'm still grounded to where I came from and my roots, and you know, not being so arrogant and rude and mean about it. Not that I'm saying super successful people are like that, because they're not. And those that are really successful and successful in the long term, I think their success is more like a kite than it is like a crazy helium balloon. That is my little rant for this week. Do remember to subscribe, and please this week maybe think about your own life and your own successes, and have you overlooked people as you've got those successes? And do you really need to take stock and look in the mirror and say, you know what, who am I becoming? Is it the kind of person that, you know, other people are going to like and enjoy hanging around with? Okay, that is it for this week. Like I said a second ago, remember to subscribe, leave me a comment, thumbs up, do all the usual social media tricks, because I do want to grow this channel and I want to help as many people as possible, just like you. So do all the usual. Until next time, have a fantastic week. I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.